Hey guys, what's up? It is your friendly neighborhood Ubigus here, back again with another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth video. We're doing the daily run. It is Blue Baby. And hopefully, we're gonna just, like, auto-win because it's Blue Baby. Who's not necessarily a difficult character, but people seem pretty bad at him. So, let's get right into it. That is an item room immediately. And it's pretty good. Chemical Peel is honestly fine. It's not my idea of a great item. It's definitely not my idea of an item that I would you know, choose to start with, but you know, it doesn't hurt as an item. It's pretty good. Bad gas. All right. So the problem, of course, with Chemical Peel is the random nature of it, which basically, you know, every other shot is what gets. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't poop then. Every other shot gets the damage bonus, which is technically not random. Like, it's a persistent sort of thing that is always true. But in the heat of the moment, it's pretty much random. It might as well be random because, you know, you're not really going to be consciously thinking about which shot you shot last and trying to aim the next one correctly because it's the bonus damage shot. You're just going to be holding the direction towards the enemies and hoping that as many shots hit as possible. And in that situation, it basically is random. Which kind of sucks because, you know, you can get streaks of not the bonus damage of shots hitting, but you can also get streaks of the opposite. So, I don't know, it's an okay item. It's not great, it's not bad though. I'm definitely cool with it. And of course the belt, this is just a speed up. Speed ups are good. You always want one speed up. Generally more, but minimum one in the average run, I would say. Okay. Ah! Woo! Woo! Hee! Woo! Alright, cool. I'm gonna shoot all the fire though. Gotta be consistent, you know. I spend the entire first floor shooting all the things, so I might as well spend the second floor shooting all the things. I'm not a Northern Lion who shoots all of the fire for the first bit of the run and then doesn't shoot any for the last bit of the run. You know, I'm the consistent guy. Gotta be consistent, man. That's the way to live. Alright, yeah, let's just fight the boss. This is questionable because if my item room is a health up of any sort, then I could probably have, you know, I would have the opportunity to take a deal with the devil. If the boss room item is not an HP up, it didn't matter because I took damage like a goddamn retard, but it could have mattered. This fight sucks, though. This is just an awful fight. That was lucky. That was just pure luck. Holy shit. I hate this fucking fight, dude. This is probably the worst fight to get before you actually have items. It honestly has to be the worst fight that you can get. I have currently 1.5 hearts. I mean, growth hormones is good. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man! Currently have 1 heart, because this game really enjoys pissing me off. Okay, I have 1/2 of a heart. Stop shooting your... Stop! Ah! Okay, well, alright, there's my score. I died to Krampus. How fun. Alright, let's do a run. I feel really cheated out of that. I'm gonna do Blue Baby. There's the seed if you want to play along. I feel really cheated about that, I'll be honest. That felt pretty bullshit, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the most overactive red fire I've seen in my life, combined with the fact that Krampus's shot, which shouldn't have hit me, because it had either, you know, finished or... The problem is, I got hit while Krampus was moving. Which theoretically shouldn't be possible. Like, I got hit by the brimstone while Krampus was moving. And the reason that theoretically can't be possible is because, supposedly, the brimstone is supposed to stop before he moves, right? And so he moved and the brimstone was active, is basically the problem that I'm running into. Okay, well, the good news is I can push those. The bad news is this room is terrifying every time I enter it. It's okay, though. There is actually a tinted rock in this room, so I suppose I should theoretically be able to do this, right? Cool. And then I can also blow this up just for funsies. Beautiful. I do feel really cheated, though. That Krampus fight was bullshit. I'm very upset. Yeah, fart on the spider web. Get rid of that shit. Well, don't get... You know. The shit being the spider, not like literal feces. In that case, don't get rid, just spread it around a little bit. I think the main thing I've learned from Isaac is that human fecal matter is a great way to remove cobwebs. That is probably my number one lesson to take away from Binding of Isaac. I'll have to use that sometime. Alright. This is a surprisingly large first floor, I'll be honest. It's very weird. Very weird. Look at that, a nickel. That's what you get for shooting all the poop. See, look at this. Look at how good this is. This is what happens when you shoot poop. Is you occasionally get money. I really despise these guys because their movement is so finicky. Okay, so I understand the pattern to the Little Haunts movement. Like, I get it. I understand their programming, right? They're basically... Oh, come on. Don't do this. Oh, gee. Oh, my God. I'm the best. Basically, they're supposed to go in a spiral, right? They approach you in a spiral. I believe it's a right-handed spiral. I believe. I don't know. Are we doing the same run? This feels like the same run. But they approach you in, I believe it to be a right-handed spiral. And the thing that changes their movement is your movements. Also, I somehow didn't shoot this fire. That's a shame. So basically, they approach you in a right-handed spiral, and they're weighted at like 1/5 of your movement vector, right? So that means that if they're coming at you and you move to the right, then they're going to move to the right 1/5 as much, but continue in their spiral, you know, towards you, their right-handed spiral towards you. Which makes them very, very unpredictable. Which is weird, because they're entirely predictable, theoretically. But the human brain can't fucking cope with that shit, man. That shit's bonkers. Bananas. Why does the poop not happen sometimes? That's a weird one. Maybe it's because I'm pooping on a poop spatter. Which is weird, because that never stopped the poop from showing up in Rebirth, even. Seems to be new to Afterbirth. Yeah, I don't know what causes it. It's weird. Alright, cool. Found our item room. So, I've taken a liking to a new exploration strategy. At least on the early floors. Where basically... Oh, God. Both of my item rooms have been goddamn useless. I'm gonna cry over the milk, alright? Listen. But yeah, I've taken a liking to a new strategy where I essentially spread out in an even pattern, right? I don't continue one way until the end. At least not until I find a special room, right? And I don't know why I've taken a liking to this new strategy. It doesn't seem any better than any other strategy. I just like it. I think it's cute. That's a lot of money. That's 30 whole cents. These suck. I think I'll take the purse and I'll buy a key. Mom's purse is a pretty good item. And I believe it does count towards the mom transformation. So, there is that. It's not that the mom transformation is good, it's just that mom's purse couldn't be bad even if I don't get trinkets. Even without trinkets, mom's purse is an item. It's not a great item, but it is an item. Also, we don't have the haunt, thank God. Can't fight the haunt on this floor. Well, okay, theoretically we could, I think. I'm not sure. I know that you can get 2 of the same boss back-to-back in XL floors. I don't know how it interacts just 2 back-to-back of the same floor. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure nobody has. But at the same time, who fucking knows? Maybe they changed it for Afterbirth. Or maybe it's always been possible, just so incredibly unlikely that it hasn't happened yet. Who knows? I mean, getting the exact same boss back-to-back on an XL floor is actually rare enough. I mean, I've had it happen twice in my entire Isaac career, which is pretty low. It's a pretty low number. This game really likes giving me the same exact items. That's pretty damn good, though. The mark is awesome. It's only essentially a 2 Spirit Heart deal for a 1.0 damage up, which is good. Allow me to open this Dr. Pepper and make you thirsty. Oh, God, I love Dr. Pepper. Too much, actually. Too much. I like it too much. It's alright, though. I only drink, like... I mean, I'd say, like, 1 a day, at most. There'll be days where I'll have, like, 2 or 3. And those are the bad days. And then there'll also be days where I don't have a single one. Which I'd say are the good days, I guess. Well, good days for my health. For my lack of diabetes, I guess. I hate you. Fucking Diglets with their goddamn leading shots. Hey. That's pretty good. The earlier you get petrified poop as Blue Baby, the better the run goes. Okay, come on, game. There's no way out! There's no way out! I've now taken like 3 hearts of damage in this room. Well, not in this room alone, but on this floor due to garbage. Unavoidable garbage. It's really bullshit. Seriously. I might just take it. I honestly think I'm gonna take it. I never take it. Just, alright, Curse of Maze, listen to me. I'm gonna need you to knock it off. Well, if I'm taking... Yeah, no. If I'm taking Cursed Eye, I'm not taking Tiny Planet. No, Little Haunt's not great. No. Yes. I will take that. So, I don't like Cursed Eye. Apparently it also... It seems to not get Blood Clot bonus, or maybe it's affecting all of them, just not visually. I have no idea. The fact of the matter is, Cursed Eye sucks, but it's okay in select situations. I wouldn't say this is one of them, but what I would say is that I'm a glutton for punishment. The main benefit of Cursed Eye is if your individual shots are good and you want to just burst, basically. Or if you want to, you know, give yourself a horrible brain pain, if you have, what's it called? Death Touch. Because the visual effect of Cursed Eye Death Touch is absolutely, undeniably painful to the eyeball and brain. It's very bizarre looking. It was worse in Rebirth. I have seen it in Afterbirth, and it's still pretty brutal. But it was worse in Rebirth, certainly. And you might be like, Ubergoose, what the hecko are you talking about-o? You'll see, hopefully. I honestly hope to get Death's Touch. Obviously, the biggest synergies that you can have with Cursed Eye are Black Candle, because that removes the negative of Cursed Eye, which, if you don't know, if you get hit whilst charging before maximum charge is achieved, then you will get randomly teleported. It's as if you took a telepills. Which means, never charge. But if you never charge, you can never shoot. So, always charge, but never get hit while charging. Be very specific about the way that you're charging. I've spilled on myself. Not a lot. It's just that one little speck that occasionally just spills out in a weird way. It's okay. I'll survive. I've spilled much worse on me. Come on. There we go. Let me just take another sip and hope to not spill more. No spillage that time. We're good. We're good. It's okay. Everything's fine. Stop freaking out. So the biggest synergies, as I began to say, and then just suddenly stopped, with Cursed Eye, are generally items that give you damage up. Which, duh. But the reason it's so good is because you're shooting in a 4-shot burst, right? Or more if you have multi-shot effects. Speaking of which, multi-shot effects synergize very well. They do decrease your charge time, which, or increase your, whatever. They make you charge longer, okay? It takes longer to charge a multi-shot Cursed Eye shot. But that's okay. Because when it does charge, it does a shitload more. Cool. So, lots of money is really good, obviously. Always is, but especially now because I have money equals power. So I'm gonna drop a poop there, and I'm gonna bomb there. Well, I don't have a second trinket, so I guess I'll roll with Isaac's head. It's not a good trinket, necessarily. It's not a bad trinket, it's just not very good. I do think people definitely make Isaac's head seem way worse than it actually is, just generally. I think people have like this preconceived notion. Yeah, apparently you can't poop on poop splatters in Afterbirth. That's weird. It's very bizarre. Okay. Okay. All right. My damage is actually pretty high. This is good. What was I talking about? Oh, I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. I lost my train of thought. There's no getting it back. So I actually despise Peep with a burning passion. Peep, when I have the Peeper, is also fucking obnoxious. I mean, it's not that difficult to tell the difference between the two. Because the Peeper, obviously, it has a bigger pupil. It's much more dilated. It's seen more shit, basically. Because Peep's eyes are, they're pretty fresh, you know? They just popped out of his head. Yay, red hearts. What a difficult room. Alright. Don't like bonies. It's alright. Shoot it! Shoot her! Alright, fuck it. Brother Bobby's fine. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Bleh. Ah. Yeah, he's okay. He does count towards the conjoined transformation, which is probably good with Cursed Eye. I don't know, man. I don't want the Rainbow Worm at all, actually. But I might have to deal with it. I mean, yeah, no, I don't have to. I mean, Isaac's Head is better, I'd argue. And you might be like, hey, Ubergoose, what are you talking about? You can't even get in there, right? There's no way to even get in there. Well, there is. But I'd rather get over here. Look at that shit. That turn you on? Perks. That is better than Isaac's Head, almost certainly. Okay, let's find out what we have in the shop. It's greed. That's actually really good. Okay, that was bullshit, and you know it, greed. Well, I didn't really want that either, but it's alright. And now that I've recharged, we can do this. Which gets us money, lots of money. Loads of money! Dosh. Grab it while you can, lads. Money, money, money. I haven't actually played that much Killing Floor. I did play like an entire summer worth of Killing Floor. Like all video games for pretty much an entire summer that I played was Killing Floor. And it was enjoyable. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. But I haven't played that much. Because that's pretty much all I played. I basically didn't play outside of that summer. Technically, I played a little bit outside of that summer, but not... It wasn't significant amounts. And it's mostly because, and this might sound weird, but the main reason that I didn't play much Killing Floor past that summer was because it didn't feel like there was like an official way to play, if that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Logically, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't add up. Well, I don't think that's the thing I can take, unfortunately. But it didn't feel like there was like an official way to play, you know? Like, it's one of those games that I think, personally, suffers from the fact that that pretty much the majority of the player base is on, like, you know, their own servers with their own rules and shit. I think it's a game that suffers because of it, personally. I know a lot of people who would disagree, because a lot of people like that kind of stuff. I don't, personally. Personally. I'm the kind of guy who likes to have a very distinct rule set, and then I like to abuse that rule set, if that makes sense, right? And a lot of casual players of most games seem to dislike that kind of gameplay. Pretty much all games, actually. Casual subsets of players seem to like to have house rules and the likes a lot more than having an official rule set and just playing within it and anything goes. I'd say it's true of pretty much all games that have a casual audience. I'd say that's true. Fine. I've seen it a lot in Magic the Gathering, which is one of the most brutal games ever to play casually. It honestly sucks. I don't know how I did it when I was a kid, how I played Magic casually with people. It just seems like a nightmare, dude. Fuck. Well, alright. We're giving up our money a little bit, because more options is great. It might be a little bit late for more options, but you know what? It's still good. And the rest of it's pretty good, too. So yeah, Magic, the reason it's so brutal to play casually is because everyone has different house rules, right? And the biggest issue is you cannot be good. You're not allowed to be good, right? Because what happens when you're good is, one, it couldn't be that you're better. It has to be the deck you're using. It has to be unfair. And two, you're no longer allowed to use that deck. Good day, sir. I don't understand. It's so stupid. It's like, it's basically the net deck complaint, right? But on a much lower level. It's like, well, you know, I lost that deck, and, you know, it could be the fact that it's a good deck, and I didn't play well against it. But it's not an unfair deck. Like, that could be the case. But no, it's not, because it's me. So, your deck is broken and unfair, and you're not allowed to use it anymore, so, you know, get fucked, I guess. It's really awful. Casual Magic. Because it's so arbitrary. It really is just the most arbitrary thing ever. That's technically better than poop. Yeah, fine. But it's so arbitrary. That's why, whenever I play any variety of Magic the Gathering, like any variety at all, right? I want there to be a strict rule set that exists, and everybody has accepted it. You know, I don't want stupid fucking house rules. The only house rules I'm okay with is being slightly more lax on the rules, not making stricter, more specific rules because I don't like a thing, you know. And by being more lax on the rules, I mean in the case of EDH, allowing certain cards to not be banned that are officially banned. Like, I don't know, Grizzlebrand, Primeval Titan, not Biorhythm. Biorhythm is pretty broken. I have played with the house rules of people unbanning Biorhythm, and that card is not fair at all. I'm glad that card is banned. But, you know, like, being a little bit more lax on the rules, I think, is a pretty reasonable thing. I really hate this version of Megama. It actually sucks so bad. Okay. Holy shit. Spooky. Yeah, the second that you're like, no life gain decks, I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm out, see ya. Peace. Not because I play a life gain deck, because they're bad. But if you had to make a rule for no life gain decks, chances are you're gonna be salty at whatever I do because you're bad. Because you think life gain decks are good. Right? Also because that's arbitrary as shit. And it's babyish. Oh, fuck. Alright, this room is not gonna be fun, huh? Well, it works out fine if I actually know it's coming. So, reminder, those can't move until you push the button. They can move at very weird paces in weird ways. It makes no sense sometimes, I'll be honest. I'll level with you there. Of course. Oh well. So Tier Detonator is probably a good synergy item, to be honest with you. When it comes to Curse Die. I can imagine it being very, very good. But I have Head of Krampus, which I definitely have a wicked case of too good to use syndrome with right now. Certainly. Certainly I have a case of too good to use syndrome. Okay. Sure. Well, I will blow up those fires. Actually, let's do that now. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. One Spirit Heart is pretty low for blowing up 6 fires, but I'll survive, I'm sure. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Isaac, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. Why is it in my mind that God, I don't even know what the name of the song is. It's a Michael Jackson song, but for some reason in my brain, I keep thinking it's System of a Down and doing it like doing the delivery as it would be if it were a System of a Down song. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because maybe they actually, what do the kids call it these days? Sampled? Maybe they sampled the Michael Jackson song. But yeah, isn't it? It's a Michael Jackson song, right? What's the name of the person? Is it Ari? It's like, are you okay? Something like that. Pretty sure it's a Michael Jackson song. Doesn't matter. The point is, we got Death's Touch. That's the point. I'll be honest. That's definitely the point. Oh, yeah. My brain totally can handle that just fine. I got no problems handling this. Oh, no. Okay, I certainly do. It's very weird. It's very fucking weird. It is absolutely better than it was in Rebirth, because there's more frames of animation, which allows you to differentiate between the sides a lot more clearly. But I believe they're still only 1 frame apart. It looks to be 1 frame apart between the sides. The point is, the brain am sad. Also, the other point is, my damage is great. Great. I fucking hate those enemies. I really do. They're some of my least favorite. They take everything that I knew about dodging Viz, which is the name of that enemy family tree. They took everything I knew about Viz and just turned it on its head. And I do not like that. Right, because normally when fighting Viz, all you have to do is bait them into attacking and then move 90 degrees, right? And rotate around them 90 degrees, and that's it. It's very simple. But now you can't do that. Now you have to be at one of the 45 degree angles. Otherwise, they hit you. That went well. Jesus, that guy was so fast. So fast. Damn it, Krampus. Had a Krampus. You suck. Don't. Oh, come on. It's random. I hate this game, dude. I hate that attack. Of all attacks in this entire game, that is the #1 attack that I despise. I actually shouldn't have picked up that battery because there's a library. Didn't matter in the end. That's good. I did what? Come on! How is it allowed to spawn on top of me? This game sucks, man. This game fucking sucks. Like, I literally have to bring Book of Shadows with me, because otherwise I'm gonna die. That's bullshit that it spawned on top of me. That is abso-fucking-lutely the most bullshit shit that I've seen all day. Come on, man. I mean, the money's nice, but I don't... Fuck, man. Like, I don't want to be here, dude. Cheated out of another run. I like, honestly, fucking... I've taken, so far in this entire run... Okay, cool. The majority of the damage I took in that run was from random bullshit. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. And today is one of those sometimes. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found some enjoyment in the most obnoxious runs I've ever done in this game. I didn't, certainly, so... Hope you did. Anyway, like, comments, whatever. It doesn't... Bye. Oh, that was a weird burp.